today's video is all about products that I could not live without. These are all going to be tried and true products that I use every single time I do my makeup. Things I would absolutely repurchase if I ran out of them, lost them, who knows, if something happened to them. These are the things that I would have to repurchase because they are part of my everyday makeup routine, things that are tried and true products. They perform well, I enjoy them, I would recommend them to you. So let's just get started. First, I'm going to start off with tools because tools are kind of like the base starting point to really doing your makeup and making it easy for you, making it flawless, helping you to get the result that you want to achieve. So the first thing is brushes. I have two brushes here. Actually, they're both the same type of brush and they are a blending brush. I could not live without my eyeshadow blending brushes because my eyeshadow would not be blended. And it may not always be perfect, but every day is a chance for me to practice my skills and to get better. So to do that, these brushes make it so simple. My foremost favorite is the MAC 217. This brush, it's like tapered. You can really get into your crease and get your eyeshadows blended. It's really, really soft. It's a little bit pricier than the Sigma version, which is a little bit smaller. Let's see if you can see that. This is the Sigma one. It's a little bit thinner in the profile, and it's a little bit less fluffy than the MAC 217. And it's the Sigma E25 blending brush. This one you can purchase individually at sigmabeauty.com or in a kit, which is how I got mine. But both of these are great. I love these brushes. You can really get into your crease and get your color blended. I couldn't live without a blending brush. In fact, I don't even know how I would apply my eyeshadow if I didn't have a blending brush. So, first product that is a must. The second one is another tool that I use all the time. I use Q-tips. Q-tips are my lifesaver. If I get mascara up here after I've done my eyeshadow and I need to clean it up, I use this. If I need to clean up the sharpness of my eyeshadow out here, I use this. If I have fallout underneath or if I have mascara flakes underneath, I use this. If I get like liner gooped up in corner of my eye here, I use this. Q-tips are just an absolute essential part of doing makeup. I mean, you can even use it to like touch up around the lips. I just love a good Q-tip, and it's inexpensive, and it's a makeup artist's must-have. Not that I'm an artist, but everybody's an artist in their own way. So, another tool that I don't know what I did before. Actually, I do know what I did before. Before I used a brush to apply my foundation, I just used my fingers, and you cannot get the same result by using your fingers. For me. I much prefer to use a tool, and it's less messy, and you don't get like, foundation in your fingernails, because who likes that? Then they came out with the Beauty Blender, and I could not live without this Beauty Blender. They could take my brushes away from me, but if they took away this, I'd be sad because I use this for foundation. I use this for concealer. Gosh, even if you wanted to, like, if you got too much cream blush on your face to kind of blend it out. I love the Beauty Blender. I feel that it's an absolute must-have in my makeup routine, in my makeup collection. You can't go wrong with it. It is hot pink, but mine is dirty and needs to be washed. It's reusable. It's great, absolutely great. And you can buy these individually, or you can buy them in a pack of 2. I would highly recommend going out and getting a Beauty Blender if you have not yet invested in one. It is worth every single penny. It makes you look flawless. It doesn't leave brush strokes. If you have drier skin, it's awesome to use because you get it wet and it doubles in size like this, because this one's wet, I just used it. And you can really help distribute the product evenly, but yeah, the moisture helps if you have drier skin. Love it. And the last tool I couldn't live without, I used to live without it, but now I can't live without it, and it's my eyelash curler. This one is a Tweezerman that I picked up at Sephora. It's dirty, but I like it. I have very short, straight eyelashes. They like come out at you like this. So in order for me to really get them lifted to look good, I have to curl them. And I haven't found a mascara that like wows me. So this really helps any mascara get them lifted up, and then to apply mascara afterwards, you already have the lift from the curl. This is great. If you have really straight eyelashes, you need to get yourself one of these. I'm not one of those girls that just has long, voluminous lashes that just takes a light stroke of mascara. I'm like curling and priming and like 15 coats and then they're clump. It's a routine, but this helps a lot. Okay, now we're going to move on to brows. I couldn't live without doing my eyebrows. I used to. In my wedding photos, I had no brows. I mean, I had my natural brows, but with a full face of makeup, I had no brows, and they're like gone. I mean, I look kind of scary looking back now because brows frame your face. If you have a full face of makeup on, or even if you don't, brows just frame your face. They just make you like, it's like the picture, hanging a picture without a frame. I mean, you wouldn't be able to hang it very well, and it just doesn't look completed. I love my new system that I have figured out for doing my brows, and that is, first of all, a brow pencil. I couldn't live without a brow pencil. I use this to shape my brows prior to filling them in. If I don't have the other product I'm going to mention to fill them in, you could still use this. However, I like to use this in conjunction with the Tarte Waterproof Amazonian Clay Brow Mousse. Love this stuff. It's pretty much like a brow gel but colored all in one. So I love to use this to really deepen up the intensity of the color from my arch down to my tail. It's like painting. It comes with a brush, and the other side broke, but it had a spoolie on this side, which wasn't, I mean, it worked for a while, but I've had it, so it's kind of old. But I love to use that in conjunction with the pencil. The pencil that's like my favorite one that I've tried so far is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Ash. It has a spoolie on one end, and then it has the retractable pencil on the other. So I love that. And recently, I have also been, I mean, I use this every single day. It's the Benefit Highbrow Pencil. I've showed you this before. It's just like a matte pinky highlight. It just really cleans up the brow, gives it a nice little highlight, but not in your face, not shimmery, just clean and highlighted. Love this brow pencil. Could not live without that in my routine. And the last thing I could not live without is the Anastasia Brow Gel. I've tried the Maybelline one. I actually just finished it up. I mean, I used it because I bought it and I wanted to use it up, but I wouldn't repurchase that for sure. This I will always repurchase. This is a clear brow gel. It's like cement for your hairs. If you have unruly hairs or really thick eyebrows that they don't stay in place, use this. They won't go anywhere all day long. It's awesome. I love this. You just comb it through, comb them up, comb them out. Your hairs stay where they're supposed to be, and your brows look fabulous all day long. So that's my brow products I could not live without. Now we're going to move on to some eye products. Now I use an eye primer every single day. I like to use something like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, or I like to use something like the Urban Decay Primer Potion, or the Lorac thing, or any sort of a liquid primer I like to put on first. I could probably skip that step, but I could not skip this step. I have been really enjoying these MAC paint pots. I specifically, this is a recent purchase, but prior to that I was using a cream primer like the Maybelline Color Tattoos, like these. But I prefer the higher end version because these tend to crease on me a little bit. This recent one I picked up is in Painterly. It's the perfect nude nude type color to conceal your eye, get rid of any veining, any redness, any discoloration. Just really preps your eye and gives it a clean base to work with, kind of like how foundation just gives you the clean slate to work with before you add in blush and lipstick and all the other things. I've been really loving my paint pots. I couldn't do without them. You can just wear them on their own, or your eye is already prepped then for shadow. The other cream sticks that I couldn't live without is the shadow sticks. These eyeshadow sticks are fabulous. These ones are by Mally. I really like the ones by Mally. I have tried some other brands, but I'm showing you these because I have the most colors in these. Today I am wearing just the Trailblazing Brown shadow stick on my eyes. I put it all over the lid, and then I just blended it up into the crease with a blending brush. This is the shade. I'm wearing this all over my lid and, like I said, into the crease. These are awesome. They are bulletproof. There's a little playtime with them to, blend them out where you need to get them. And then once they're on, they are on. You're going to have to definitely use makeup remover to get them off. I love these for summertime, or if you're going to be out doing a lot of things, you're going to be sweating, they're going to stay put. Another color that's one of my go-tos is taupe. Love the taupe. And then my last one that I use all the time is called Sugar. It's just a really gorgeous shimmering champagne, really livens up the eye. I love these. I could not live without these. You could get rid of all of my eyeshadow, but if I had these, that's all I need. I can create an entire gorgeous look with just those shadow sticks. And then staying with the eyes, I could not live without a good brown eyeliner. I do like black, but I find that brown is a little less harsh, and it really, for me, I find makes my blue eyes just kind of pop. It's very complimentary to my fair skin. I love a good brown eyeliner. As you can see, I really love this one. This is one by Mally again. I love her liners in particular because they're bulletproof like her shadow sticks are. They just glide on. They're so creamy. You do have to sharpen it because it's a pencil, but that's okay. I have her retractable ones as well, but I almost prefer the good old-fashioned pencil. These are creamy enough that they're not going to tug. They don't, they stay on your waterline. I wear this all day long, and this is the only eyeliner that I have found that works for me to stay in my waterline, and I've tried quite a few. So I love a good brown eyeliner. Could not live without that. And then the last thing that I want to talk about that is an absolute must-have for me, I use it every single day in more than one place, and it is concealer. Liquid concealer in particular. I have two favorites. I'm almost out of my Tarte Maracuja Oil Creaseless Concealer. I'm in the shade Light. I use this every single day underneath my eyes. I've also been using the concealer to really sculpt out my brows and conceal any unwanted hairs. If you're in between waxings or if you just are having a lazy day, this just really helps clean up the area and sculpt them out. I love this concealer. I like this one in the winter because it's very thick and moisturizing, but I prefer the MAC Pro Longwear in the summer because it's not as thick and it's a thinner concealer, so you can spread it out and it works just a little bit better in the summer for me. I mean, I can use it now too, but I would choose this one if it were not winter, put it that way. But this has a pump, which is nice, and whereas this one's just a squeeze tube. But I love concealer. I can use it underneath my eyes. I use it to sculpt out my brows. I use it to conceal any blemishes I may have. I could not live without concealer. I mean, if you took away all my foundation, I could still have concealer to put underneath my eyes and make me look like I slept all night, to just kind of cover things up and smooth her all out. So those are my products that I would recommend to you, that are my tried and true products I use every single day. I love them. I will definitely repurchase when I run out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you'd like to see like a skincare version of this, products I couldn't live without, or like a colored version. I really just wanted to start with the basics, things that I really use every single time I do my makeup. So let me know below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have not yet joined me on this journey, subscribe. I'd love to have you along. I love to interact with my subscribers. It's what makes this whole thing fun. So I hope you guys have a fabulous day today, and I will talk to you again soon.